Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and welcome back to FM22 Beta. This is episode number 6. We are now beginning our 6th match in just 15 days. So, from Saturday to Saturday, a 2-week stretch. 6 matches. It is absolutely insane, and we have, after starting really strong, have come to bite at the bit. Just a bit. We've taken on some injuries, now including Zwain. Zwain is out of today's match. We have, 3, 4, plus a couple others already previously, so we have about 6 starters unavailable. So we are having to dig a little bit deep right now. We're up against the Orlando Pirates, who are kind of a mid-table side, maybe slightly better than mid-table, so it's definitely not a bad opponent. It's our first home match in a while. We've been on the road for a few straight right now, so hopefully we can bounce back after dropping 5 points out of the last 6 available to us, largely down to the squad rotation, the lack of depth, and just getting a little bit unlucky. Last time out, we were in a winning position in stoppage time and lost it in the final seconds, virtually the last kick of the game. So Franco, Sereno, Morena, nice turn there, avoids the low cross through 2 defenders. He beats one but can't beat both. Give that one away, and they try to go the other way. Ooh, can't take that one off his foot, and they continue their counterattack. Hato turns, finds Lurch. Oh, come on, defense getting in the way of the keeper, I think, causing that one to go in. He couldn't decide whether to play off and try to go for the block, which he seemingly could have had, but he blocks Onyango, so Onyango cannot reach out to that ball. That ball looked like it was going wide and somehow went in. Did Onyango get a hand and own goal that thing? I don't think he did, but it was a little strange how that was clearly going the wrong direction and then came back. This time, Lucky gets there. And yet again, we find ourselves in a dangerous situation playing from behind, now for the 3rd match in a row. And again, nobody else is playing games hot and heavy the way we are right now. Nobody in the league. Because we are the defending champions. We are the ones that sit in that position. And I'm looking at the XG. It's all us. Totally dominant. And yet, here we are again. Playing from behind. What is going on right now? This is just horrible. Horrible. And again, we're still dealing with some injuries, so Modiba is out, so Morena in yet again. Morena forced to play another match here, and he's not fully fit anymore because he's having to pick up all of the matches while Modiba's been out. Coetzee, we've given him a rest, so he's a little bit fresher today. Lackey is in for Zwain. He's already on a yellow card and tired, as he was playing in the last match as well. Daruk has not had a rest, and he is showing signs of wear. Defense poorly rated, even though, looking at this, it's one little moment, and then it's all us, and yet their ratings are terrible. Shots, 9-3, 95% pass completion rate, and we just cannot seem to make the breakthrough that is necessary. So let's I'm not angry, just disappointed with you. The fatherly talk. I don't know, that fatherly talk just does not do volumes for most people. I'm not angry, I'm disappointed. Heard that too many times. Anyway, Kakana had some teammates in space. We're being a little too patient right now, I think. Lackey, Labusa, finds Sereno. Sereno, that was nice. Morena, Chalile, a little bit too far off. He had to kind of backtrack to that one. Couldn't get enough power on it. Time to go attacking. Coetzee, Jali, Sofranco, Coetzee again. I don't think goal difference is going to be a problem. We're the team that's going to score loads of goals throughout the season. We will have our goal differential, so we need to go for it. No reason to be conservative and hope for 1 point. Scrape 1 goal. Be aggressive. We want multiple goals. We want 3 points today. Lackey, Chalile, Sereno, Chalile. There it is. Now we're on. Game on, folks. Game on. Thought Sereno should have had that one in the back of the net, but the keeper somehow gets a piece. Shalile, perfect setup there. Great save from the keeper, but Shalile pounces on it. He's not even the closest man, but he's first to react, and we're level. We continue on. We want to be aggressive, continue to attack. Marina. Let's see. Jali, not happy today. Vala, maybe it's going to be time to bring him on fairly soon. Lackey is going to need a sub. He's got a yellow. He's tired. He's not doing well. Maybe Erasmus or Lunga. Let's get an attacker. Let's bring Erasmus on, see how that goes. Lucky on Yango, that was an easy save because that should have been better. Ooh, another chance. Ouch. Come on, defense. We need to go. No, we are not dropping back. We are going for the win, staying aggressive, staying on the attack. Sereno. Kakana into space. Finds Shalile up ahead, but defense covers that well. And there's the recovery, and there's the goal. 9th of the season for Shalile. I believe that's his 6th in the league. And now we can go back to our regular style. Okay, Morena, very tired. I think he's got to come off. So what options do we have for him? Kudamela out on the wide. What else could we do? Sereno, I think, can go out wide. Let's maybe take a look at this from the tactical screen to see. Maybe Erasmus? No, because then Lunga. Will Erasmus play on the right? Yes, he will. Okay, Erasmus on the right. Lunga on the left. Lunga is not going to be great for that, but he's still a better option than kind of what we're looking at right now. I think that'll be okay. And as a defensive player, you'd rather, at this point, with a lead laid on, be thinking about it from that perspective. I'd rather be having a guy who's struggling to attack, but good on defense in the position. Okay, time is nearly up. Let's go ahead and go balanced. Let's go ahead and waste time a little bit, slow down a little bit. Out of possession, we're going to drop just a little. We don't want to drop too far. We don't want to invite them to attack. Sereno, very, very tired. Let's go ahead and bring on Mavala. Shalile, almost had Safreco to finish this thing off. Erasmus. Nice. There you go. That's it. 3 points. 3 points. Much needed 3 points. We bounce back. We struggle early. We fight back in this one. We get what we need. It's total domination. Their XG was 0.19. It was 0.15 the moment, or almost the moment they had that goal early on. It's bad luck, slow start, but we do enough. And just like that, we went from barely even having played a single league match to, in a 2-week span, go to equal on most matches played in the league from, 3 matches behind a couple of the teams, 2 behind majority of the teams, and now we're right at the top of that portion of the table. And speaking of table, we're just behind the Kaiser Chiefs now. Goal differential favors us over anybody else. 10 points from 5 played. For a team favored to win the league, that's not great. But we dropped 5 points in this last little stretch, especially the 2 that hurt. I mean, we should be sitting on 12 at the very least right now. The loss against Supersport really hurt. They've lost their last 2 matches following that, so they're not as great as they might have appeared. But we're not done. We're still not done. We still have a midweek match. It's a few days away, but I believe it's Maritzburg who is next, who sit 9th place, 7 points from 5, -1 on the goal differential. Are we heading on the road yet again or at home? I'm not sure. I think we might be again on the road. Tough stretch. Could have gone worse. Could have gone better. Not quite done yet. 1 to go. All right, this crazy stretch is finally coming to an end, and it's been a few days since that last match, so it's already eased off the pressure ever so slightly. Mavala in to give Jali a rest. Lackey still in for the injured Zwain. But otherwise, as we approach this one, yeah, I think we're in definitely better shape than what we've been here lately. We are on the road, though, and there's a pretty big crowd here. We'll see if we can take care of business. The tactical familiarity is finally coming along for a lot of these guys. Not quite everybody. There's a few players that are a little slower catching on to tactically what they need to do, but the majority of the team is now starting to get comfortable in their role, and that's going to make a big difference as we go into the next stage of the season. I think especially if we find some amount of normalcy in how frequent games come for us, because right now the frequency, I think, is what's costing us points here over these last couple of weeks, more than anything else. Serino on the edge of the box. Madiba. Coetzee tries to take a shot. It's blocked. Doesn't get past the first man. And they clear eventually. Early match is all us, though. We're the only one with XG. We've got the only shots. We've got majority of possession. It's all us so far. That one, Shalile almost gets to the end of it. Would have had a difficult angle, but certainly would have had a chance on that one, but can't quite get there. Keeper gets there first. That looked maybe early, but I actually think that could have been okay. Could have been okay. That was a well-timed run. Good recovery from the defense to block it, put it out for the corner, and then they get the header. It was challenged, and he ends up heading it well over the bar. Okay, continuing on. Here's Shalile. He's through this time, resetting what we had there a moment ago, that difficult angle. This time, keeper pushes it away, or was it the bar? The way that came back off, I didn't hear a clink or anything, but it kind of looked like it might have been back off the bar, not necessarily a keeper pushing that one. Labusa clears this one out. Can we set up a counterattack? They're still in possession for now. Modiba pressuring the ball. Can't get it off of him, at least doesn't commit the foul. Nice little turn there. Skeelam gets the low cross in. Well, not low cross, but not a very high cross anyway. Drills it across, but keeper makes a save. Lackey for Coetzee. Coetzee now to Labusa. Back inside, finds Serino. That was a really nice pass. Really, really nice pass one on that. And they picked out through, threading the needle through the defense on that. Half an hour in, and we are definitely not the dominant force we could or should be. That free ball there for a moment. Coetzee clears long, but that looked pretty dangerous. They are very much in this game right now. Momentum has swung, and it's kind of open-ended game going both directions. Okay, Lackey is tired, Daruk is tired, but we are okay otherwise. No terrible ratings, but we are not excelling other than Daruk and Kakana are looking pretty solid. Serino! Ho-ho! Wow, nice. Very nice shot from Serino. That came from nothing. That is top talent right there. Modiba sets it back for Kakana, who turns. Serino just turns on it. He's got a defender on him, so you don't think that he's in a position to shoot, but Serino just turns and faces goal, and instead of passing to somebody, he just drills the ball up into the upper corner. Now he's going to take the free kick, and oh my goodness, he almost made that too. Keeper makes a really nice stop. I don't know what happened kind of after the rebound of that, because there was definitely a second attempt there. Keeper smothers the second one. Graham lucky to not get a yellow card on that. Coetzee. They want to sub Coetzee. I wouldn't mind subbing Coetzee earlier today, but Lackey is going to struggle to see his way through this one. But my two guys, my primary two in that position, Zwain and Nobeni. Nobeni should be back, I think, by the time we have our next match. Zwain probably by the one after, or maybe by the next match. So for that part, we're looking okay. But XG-wise, it's a tight contest. It is very much a tight contest right now. This has been capable of going both ways. Find another gear. Yes, I like that idea. Coetzee stoked by that one, but nobody else is. That's a worrying halftime talk when that happens. Serino finds Kudamela. Kudamela, nice ball to set up Madiba. Madiba had plenty of room to work with, but he runs right outside with it. We find Labusa on the near ball. Resets for a second chance. Labusa again, though. Daruk finds Coetzee, but that is blocked. That's his second shot he's had blocked in this one already. from that kind of range, though. I didn't expect much, but we find Kudamela. That was a nice ball flashing across the penalty spot, or near the penalty spot anyway. Jaruk. Not exactly a free header, as difficult angle, body language of that. Chalule beats his man. Can he flash it across? Nobody is ripped down in the box. Leg swept out from underneath him on that tackle. And it's a penalty. Serino to take and to score. And now at 2-0. And the way we've been playing, you would hope that's enough. Definitely not rule these guys out of being capable of scoring a goal. They certainly looked in the first half like they could score. And I still think that they could. Kotsi, again, Shulila over the top, into the edge of the box. This time, not wiped out by the defense. He's more patient, and we're not able to do something with it. We are definitely taking control here in the second half, as shots were pretty even in the first half, but now we've doubled up on them. Nice cross there, though, but we headed away. Another cross in, and huge save from the keeper. Terrible shot, though. Near post was wide open. Keeper was in the middle of the goal, coming across to get to that one. So that shot could have been much better placed. Long cross, pulls it back, sets it up inside. Lackey. Ooh, nice turn. Modiba can't finish. Okay, Serino is very tired. Let's get Kakana in there. Mavala finds Kotsi. Kudamela pulls back a little too far on that one for my liking. Lackey finds some space, gets across. Ooh, should have been 3. Okay, Lackey, so tired, but again, I don't really have a great backup for him. I've got Lunga, and that's about it. Not really another option on that, so we'll have to bring him on, I guess. He's too tired at this point. Daruk is also quite tired. What do I have? Maybe we bring on Jali, and let's do it from the tactics screen. I have an idea. I have an idea. We will put Kotsi in there, and then we will sub out Daruk with Jali and Mavala. How has Mavala been doing? He's playing complacent. Let's go ahead and put Jali in his natural spot, put Mavala up higher. Since he's not playing particularly well, I'd like to focus on our defense with a 2-0 lead. Kotsi finds Modiba. Oh, off. No, that was keeper. That was keeper. I thought it hit the post, but it was keeper. Okay, we're going to go cautious. Modiba is quite tired. Do I have any subs left that I can do something with? No, we are out of subs. Counterattack is on. They've got numbers forward. We give him a terrible angle, and he just kind of tries to flash the ball across the goal. And Onyego picks it up. Nobody was close to that one anyway. But here they come again. Okay, let's slow it down and waste a little bit of time. Also out of possession. Let's not play quite so high, but again, I don't want to drop too deep. I don't want to open them up to attack, but right now they are attacking quite efficiently. Into stoppage time. Jali, nice free kick, but we can't get on the end of it. It was a very well-placed ball from that kind of range. They get the cross in, they get the free header, and Onyego saves it right on the line. And he hangs on to it. Lunga, battling through space, hangs onto the ball long enough, and there is the final whistle. Full time, 3 points. Those last 2 matches went a long, long way to making this stretch of 7 in 18 days. 7 matches in 18 days. We come out with 5 wins, 1 draw, 1 loss. That little stretch got really worrying between the injuries and the fatigue and where we went and what happened, and especially those last couple points that we dropped. That late draw, that hurt. But this is a nice bounce back. This is the stuff that champions are made of. And just like that, we find ourselves at the top of the league. However, However, Amazulu do have a game in hand on us, so a win from them would put them top of the league. So we're not comfortably at the top of the league at this point. But 6 matches played, 13 points, better than 2 point per match average, is certainly a good place. You're never going to win them all. Then again, maybe you could, right? It could happen. Tougher leagues. It might be tougher to pull that off. This league wouldn't be quite as much. I would think next season we would have a lot better shot at doing that sort of thing now that we've built the tactical familiarity. And going forward, if we were to make a couple changes to the squad and kind of get the right players in place to play the style that we're playing, because a couple of the players don't quite fit the style, at least not perfectly. And of course, I adapt that style a little bit to fit the players, but at the same time, there's a couple things that could be done differently than what we're doing. And we do have a couple opportunities to grow and build this team in an even better way. We have an insane amount of depth, but a lot of the depth just isn't of a quality to actually be of use to us. So I would seemingly want to get rid of a lot of those players, clean up some of that payroll so that we can afford to get a few more players at the top end for that A or B squad. We don't need that C squad. We don't need those reserves that are in their mid-late 20s and never going to be good enough to actually feature in the side. I'm not going to play those guys unless, desperation absolutely takes over. I'd rather play somebody like Lunga out of position and help him develop a young talent and bring them along and get them familiar with the positions so that they can perform in the positions, if you get what I'm saying. Bit of a shorter episode today, but we finally came to an end on that stretch, that difficult run. Now we have a little bit of time in between games again, and I think we have another international break coming. That means we're going to have a bunch of guys that are still busy, still active, still playing, and then they're going to come back to the side. And that means if we're not playing for a little while, are we on the verge of another crazy run? Is that how this team operates? Do they just have half a dozen tournaments going on at the same time, and therefore, and then half the team is more than half the team, 2/3 of the team are involved in the national setup, either for South Africa or other nations nearby that they are from, and therefore we are kind of that chief team, that primary team that gets swallowed into so many diversified accounts. No wonder we have squad depth. No wonder there are so many players at this club. There was, 45 players that I started with? I brought that down to about 41 at the senior level. I mean, that's a crazy amount of players that you could field literally 4 sides and go up against each other. You could play 2 games at the same time, intra-squad friendly-wise, and not even dip into your youth ranks to do so. That's crazy. That is a lot of players, especially for South Africa. I mean, it's not like we are in one of the big 5 European leagues. Crazy stuff. Well, anyway, I'm impressed by that. Is that reality? Does this squad, do the Sundowns really have that many players on them, or did SI take a little bit of liberty on this? I don't know. I'm guessing that's something along actuality of what they have. That's a lot of guys that have to be patient to not play at all, ever, and just be on the reserve squad. But I do think that this is the kind of club that pays more than everybody else. So that is what it is. Well, anyway, I'm Decathlon Gamer. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and bye for now.